is a time when we talk about current events, pop culture, and much more over a much-needed cup of coffee.
Today we're chatting about the fact that many students are heading back to school this week. Some even started last week, but let's take a look at school start dates at public schools. Here we have Bismarck, August 25th, Minot, August 23rd, Williston, August 23rd, and Dickinson, August 25th. So a very busy Tuesday and Thursday this week. My little one is starting kindergarten.
Oh my.
So
how exciting.
I mean, I'm so excited. I'm ready for all of the feelings. Like our parent panel advised me last week. It's going to be a hot mess, but we're going to get through it.
Who's going to have a harder time, the little one or you?
Me.
You, yeah.
Hands down. She's excited. I mean, you know, she's ready, and so she's very excited, and this is all going to be an exciting journey for her. I just get so emotional, like when you play songs like Unforgettable, and I'm like weeping in the back. That's the kind of stuff that happens to me. So I'm excited, but you know, this time of year, I think it brings out mixed emotions for some of us. Some of us love it. Some of us, you know, are sad about summer ending.
Yeah.
Amber, I think you're kind of like that.
Well, I'm a big summer lover. First, I have to say, it's wild that Daisy's going to be in kindergarten. To me, I remember when you were still carrying her in your tummy. It wasn't that long ago. It feels like it was last year, so where's the time gone?
Yeah.
Second, in terms of how I feel about summer being over, I was always kind of sad about it. Like, I liked school starting, but I loved being outside in the summer. I loved being able to play all throughout the day. That's what I did. I was outside doing gymnastics in my mom's yard, so much so that she was having patches of grass that wouldn't grow, areas in her grass that wouldn't grow. So that was my time to be outdoors. And so I was a little bummed going back to school. But once you get in the groove, you're happy again. It's okay. Then you look forward to, you know, just getting out of school and playing outside.
That's right.
Hold on now. Were you doing like headstands or what were you doing?
I was a big, I was no, you know, what's some of the...
An Olympic gymnast or something?
Here.
Simone Biles.
I was no Simone Biles,
there we
that's
go.
for sure. I was doing roundoffs and cartwheels.
Yeah.
And that was my thing.
I didn't know that about you. I'm like, that's awesome.
That's why I still have a problem with my wrist today. Fun fact.
And why
right?
her grass still won't grow in that
Yeah, that's
patch
right.
on
There's
her.
still that one little area.
How about you, Michael? What do you feel this time of year?
You know, well, like, let's say if today was the first day of school, you know, I'm thinking, okay, so middle school, what would I have been feeling? So, you know, you're jumping in the middle school and all of a sudden everything's different. It's like, I got to go find my classes now. You
that was exciting.
You're going through, you know, it's the passing period, the 3 bell, and then you walk into the class and you go, where do I sit?
Right.
You know, so you nervously sit down, and then lunchtime comes and you go to the cafeteria and you're like, where do I sit? You know, it's just like the whole day is just that, like, where do I belong? You know, thing happening. You know, I remember that pretty clearly.
Well, and I always felt like I always did preseason sports. So by the time the first day of school started, I was actually relieved because those poor athletes get started really early. Mostly conditioning, which is the not fun part of sports. And so by the time school starts, it's almost like, okay, all right, we've got a game coming up, so no more just sprinting after school or something like that. But, you know, it's a mixture of emotions this time of year, for sure.
I got a quick question before you. Were you guys school lunch or pack-a-lunch people?
Oh.
School lunch for me.
It was waves. It was waves for us. My mom would get into her groove where she wanted to pack the lunch, and then, you know, I loved school lunch though. I loved it. All the quote, mystery meat, loved it.
Loved it. Me too. I'm right
ate
there with you.
all of it. That rib thing that looks like the McDonald's ribeye thing or whatever.
McRib is always back
We
in
had
school.
that. I don't know what meat that was, but I loved it.
We don't know that. I was a pack lunch kid all the way through, all the way through high school.
All the way through, huh? And you liked it?
Oh yeah, it was what I like to do, and it's probably a reason why I still like home cooked food and not like the fast food thing, because I just, you know, it makes you feel good when it's from home.
You were kind of conditioned to eat a little healthier.
I was going to say, that's why he eats so healthy. We're like, McRib is back.
I know.
Yeah,
McRib.
That ain't no rib, lady. That ain't no rib.
And we're like, I don't care. I don't. It tastes good.
Well, this has been our coffee talk, so keep it here. We have